Good afternoon, everybody. So we're taking off from Jersey, which is the island, British-owned island off the coast of France. We're going to go fly north, locate the Salisbury Plain, and then try to find Stonehenge. So that's my goal for the day, and I'm going to take you guys along with me. So we're in the Beach Baron G36, and we're going to go ahead and take off here. We got a full tank of fuel, only one passenger. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if it's only got one passenger. I took the passenger out. No. So this is not what I wanted to fly. So let's redo this. I didn't want to fly with other players. So let's go back to main menu. And before we start, I've got to the point now that when I'm streaming, I prefer to just fly with players off. And just live weather. Actually, we're not going to fly. Well, we'll fly from Jersey because I've already got it in the weights and balances. We'll just take fuel. And das ist alles, as they say. So I hope everyone's having a great Monday. I'm starting off from Jersey because there's a castle on Jersey that was on Time Team, and I forgot the name of the castle. For the life of me. Hold on, I'm about to look it up now so I don't. I just had it on the tip of my tongue, and I'm just like, what castle? It's. UltraGear, whatever it is. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't speak French, but it's. I want to go see this castle real quick, and then we're going to roll out. Head to the Salisbury. So we're just going to fly from exterior. We're not going to worry about. We'll come back into the interior when we get over the southern coast of the UK, and because then I'm going to have to start looking. I mean, I've got Sky Vector, and where's Sky Vector at? So we've got Sky Vector here. And I don't know precisely, not being from the UK, I don't know precisely where Stonehenge would be. We've got a bunch of these little VR things, and I didn't really tell you the frequencies. I see it's totally different in the US because we show all our frequencies, and this is just weird. So we'll figure it out, and yeah, it'll be fun. So let's go ahead and go to external. I really need to set a hotkey for that. We'll take off. Jersey's such a pretty island. What's going on, Mikey? How's it going, man? I do want to swing over here and see if I find Mount Oigo Castle. I think that's I don't know how you pronounce it. I know I'm butchering it, but I want to go find this castle. How's everyone doing? You know, we're not doing in the United States today, Mikey. We're flying in Britain. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to find Stonehenge, but first I want to go find this castle. It's over here on the closer to the French side of Jersey. Surprisingly, I didn't have much trouble sleeping last night. So there's a castle over here. I want to go see if it's even modeled. See, I want to see how much they've modeled. Now, I was watching Flight Chops. They're actually real pilots. And they landed somewhere in Africa, and there were actually elephants. So that would be something cool to see. But we're going to go see if we can find Stonehenge first. My flaps are still down. So this castle is on the coast, so we're going to swing back over to the coast over here. Now, you know what?
Jersey Tower Beechcraft November Golf 1665 frequency change.
Yeah, that would suck. You know, if Microsoft was really on the game, they would make, you know, they would have given those air traffic ATC guys British accents. You know what I mean? No. I see every ATC guy's got an American accent. So we're looking for a castle, Mount Oigo, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's down here somewhere. Dude, honestly, I could live on Jersey. But it's so hard to get, you know, in the EU. It's easy if you're an EU nation going to a, you know, moving from one EU nation to another. But this whole thing, moving from the United States to Britain, would suck because you have to have a reason to move there, I guess. I just can't say, hey, look, I want to move to Britain. Where's that road go? Is that just a jetty? Okay, I'm gonna give it one go looking for this castle. If I can't find it, then I'm not worried about it. I found it on X-Plane 11, doing the photomet with the what is it called? I used to do them all the time too. The photo scenery. I found it, but it wasn't really well. It wasn't modeled at all. It was just a piece of paint on the map. think that's where it should be. Alright, anyway, we gave it a go. Time to go back inside the plane. And we are going to get rid of these things. I wish I could just set to not show yokes. Okay, we're going to set the heading to the current one. Turn the autopilot on, set for heading. We're going to dial the autopilot up to about 5,000 feet for right now. We're going to climb in vertical speed. Let's do flight change. Yeah. I've never done flight change mode in this plane, so we'll do it in flight change. I wonder how you set the speed. Let's just climb in vertical speed mode. We'll climb at 400 feet a minute. Look at our instrumentation. Everything looks good. Still heated off. Says somebody sent me a message on YouTube last night. Left a comment saying that they didn't have very good performance in the G36, and now I'm starting to see. Let's see. There's gonna be some times when I'm not actually talking because I need to find out. I'm not being from the UK. I don't know what. We probably need to turn around more north, so we'll turn north. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing because I'm not afraid. I'm not this genius that knows where everything is in the world. Let's cross check. Let's go to Stonehenge. Okay. Southampton to the southeast, Salisbury's to the south, but it's not going to show those on the Sky Vector map. So there's Southampton. This is going to be Salisbury here. So it's got to be in this area up here. You see, it doesn't say anything about anything there, so we're going to go find it. Like I said, if that's Salisbury, then the road next work should take us there. You know what I mean? So we're going to try to come across the Isle of Wight. We're going to fly northwest once we get across the Isle of Wight and get into here. Then we'll fly right up this river to Salisbury, and then we'll fly north from there and see if we can find it. Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan to me. Here we go. Go ahead and pull this prop RPM back so it stops giving us a little warning. There we go. yeah, when you find out where things are, you know, you want to go find them. So I like this little island of Jersey, and I figure I'd just take off from there in the G36 and would fly across the channel. We'll use Salisbury as our the point that we're going to go into. So we can probably pretty much find it from just using the MFD over here. I can't wait till Wednesday when we get the deluxe edition, the premium deluxe edition of this. So we did fly over that Mount Orgueil Castle. It just wasn't modeled very well. It looked kind of like an L-shaped mansion looking little thing. But this was what I was trying to find. Was this. That's not it. Is it? Yeah, I guess it is. So that's what we were looking for. We were looking for that castle. And it wasn't very well modeled. It was just a little L-shaped looking thing. But that's it. That's what we were looking for. That was on Jersey. So now we're looking for Stonehenge, and I believe everybody knows what that looks like. Like I said, we have plenty of fuel. It's 59 degrees Fahrenheit outside. We could probably turn it to Celsius, probably. Can we turn it to Celsius? I guess not. So we'll go over some of the aircraft that are in the Premium Deluxe Edition. So we have 20 aircraft right now. With the Premium Deluxe Edition, that adds 5 from the Premium Edition, then 5 more from the Deluxe Edition. So I can tell you right now the planes I'm looking forward to are the Baron 58, the 152 and 172, 2 different models of those. I don't really know which models they are. Let's look. Because we have to have something to talk about while we're going across the channel here, because it's not much to see but water. Trying to find them now. Okay, so this one we had the 152 and 172 Skyhawk. Those are the 2 that are in this one. And then from the Deluxe Edition, we get the DA-40, which is a diesel plane, the DB-20, the Baron 58, the 152 Aerobat, and the 172 Skyhawk, which just has the Garmin 530 and 430 in it. And from the Premium Edition, you get the 787 Dreamliner, the Cirrus SR-22, the Virus SW, which is kind of like an ultralight plane, I think, and the Cessna Citation Longitude, and the Shock Ultra, which is the Shock Ultra, I think, is a tail dragger with bush tires, so it's a bush plane. I really don't know. I don't know if Richard Hammond flew an RC plane across or not. We'll go back at the exterior view. So I'm curious to know what the Cessna 152 Aerobat is. Let's look up a Cessna 152 Aerobat. Is it an aerobatic plane? I guess that's an aerobatic version of the 152. Huh. You knew. But I tell you, what I wish they would model is the King Katmai 182. That's what I wish they would model on here. It's just a regular 182, but it has 350 horsepower and has a stall kit on it, reinforced tricycle. What the hell? One second. We're stalling for some reason. So let's get out of the stall that the autopilot has put us in for some reason. Why is this thing just running like garbage? Somebody else, you know, like I said last night, somebody else said the G36 didn't run well for them. And for aircraft, I never had this problem in X-Plane 11 with this plane. Like you could get up here and you could be flying 130 knots easy, 140 knots. Now it's struggling to even do 100. The dude that I was talking to last night is right. Like it's alright. Where's my pitch at? Okay, so we have to go back out for a second. Now, look, see, it automatically has my... Look at this. It automatically pitches me up to 71%. Why? So we'll do that. We'll go back inside. Not the pit, not the freaking, what you call it, isn't all jacked up. Let's go ahead and put the autopilot back on. And we'll climb back up, vertical speed mode at 400 feet. And let's go out and see what it's doing to the trim. Okay, the trim's at 28%, that's good. So yeah, so a plane like this G36 having problems climbing. You know, and I've had problems with it in so out west, where you're actually the ground, your takeoff altitude is like 5,900. And see, here we go stalling again. And see, look at the trim. So look over to the right at the trim. See that? And see, it's automatically putting the trim all the way up to 76. Why? Okay, we're not going to worry about it. Yeah, trim's increasing. So autopilot is forcing the trim to, it's just bonked. We'll go inside, take the autopilot off, and we'll fly. We'll trim it out manually, and we'll fly north and not even use the autopilot. That's so crazy that the freaking autopilot would trim your plane. Let's look at something. See, we're steadily rolling to the right. The wind is 3 knots from the rear, so why are we rolling to the right? Yesterday we were rolling to the left, remember? But a 3-knot tailwind. Hey Miles, how's it going, man? Yeah, we could do that, Mikey, because we do autopilot and then heading and then altitude. Altitude hold, right? 4,000 feet. Look, it's got the trim back to 91 already. Why? I know. Yeah, that's what we were saying. So the autopilot, it should be holding the altitude, but it's not. It's trying to climb, so it's got the trim set all the way up. This is why we can't use autopilot on this aircraft. Yep. Wow, it almost put us into a spin. Did you see that? Almost put us into a spin. Okay, so we're not using autopilot anymore. That's just stupid. You know, they can't get it straight where the autopilot's not going to keep putting your trim up to 90% where you're trying to do straight and level flight. That makes no sense whatsoever, Microsoft. So I'm going to say 5% trim up. We'll give it a straight and level flight. Let's see. They definitely got bugs that work out. Let's see, here we go. The plane is up at 5 degrees. I think the trim on this plane in general is just jacked up. So now at full throttle we're going at 5% trim up. We've gone from 1,500 feet positive to 1,500 feet negative. Let's see if it settles down. Looks like it's going to settle down. Now, I think I'm going to set up the hat switch, really. Not on this flight, but on another flight. I'm going to set the hat switch to do trim up, trim down, and aileron trim left and right. Because I've got my hands off the controls right now. It's staying pretty straight and level, but now it's starting to bank to the right a little bit. So I'm just like, what? So it's starting to bank to the right. And there's no wind. I mean, I could see if there was wind. I thought the channel was only like 30 miles wide. Where are we at now? Oh. At the narrowest, I guess it's 30 miles wide. I don't know. I don't care. We're getting there. It's just this autopilot's making it a pain in the ass. You know what we'll do? Just because this is being a pain in the ass, we'll just start at we'll start over there by Stonehenge, because the autopilot, we'll take the X-Cub, because the autopilot is just being a pain in the ass on that G36. Okay, there's Salisbury, Southampton. Okay, I guarantee it's not going to give us, I guess Boscombe down would be it. Let's look. Anybody see an airfield anywhere? Boscombe down. There's Boscombe down right there. There it is. Boscombe down right there. Take a different plane. Sorry about that. I didn't know that damn. Yeah, so evidently they have a lot to do with the trim. They had the A35, A36 on X-Plane 11. That was pretty fun to fly. That was the Bonanza I flew in X-Plane 11. In X-Plane 10. But that was actually, I think it was made for X-Plane 10, but it worked in X-Plane 11. So I think today we're just going to fly in Britain. I mean, we're just looking for a Stonehenge now, but I think we're going to kind of try to stay in the UK.
Boscombe Tower Cub Crafters November Golf 1665 ready at runway 23 straight out departure.
I mean, this plane is like the bread and butter of my flying, because it's so easy to fly. It's not only easy, it's reliable. I know exactly how it's going to handle. Tail's coming up. And if I had rudder pedals, it wouldn't be so bad, but here we go. We're up. Plus, the X-Cub can land anywhere. Okay, let's okay, from Boscombe down, it's gonna be west. We need to find this road right here. So let's go find this traffic circle. Yeah, well, I'm looking for the town. And here's the airport right here. That's where we just took off of. We got to fly northwest. We're going to try to find this traffic circle. And once we find this traffic circle, we know we can follow this road here to Stonehenge. So let's do that. Okay, so that traffic circle is going to be north of town. There's the highway right there. That's right there. So now we need to turn and fly west, I would say. There's the traffic circle right underneath of us. So we're in the right direction. There's the traffic circle. And that right there should be Stonehenge right there. So let's see. We are on the right road. We just passed the traffic circle. It'd be something that one of Britain's most iconic areas isn't even modeled. It's a World Heritage Site. Oh, look, there it is. That's where it's supposed to be at. It doesn't look like they've modeled it. Okay, so there's where Stonehenge should be.
500.
And unfortunately, it's just a... I'll pause it right here. So, unfortunately, Stonehenge is just a picture on a 2D photometric thing. They should, they should really have that. You know what I mean? Okay, there's another thing I want to find. It's the please, come on now.
Moscom Tower Cup Crafters November Golf 1665 frequency change.
Okay, there's some hill art that I want to find. So the first one is going to be let's see if it shows us where they are. They're in Dorset. One of them's in Dorset. The one we're going to look at. Cerne Obus Giant. Cerne Obus Giant. There it is. So that's what we're going. Well, that's what I want to go find. So where is it? It's gonna be further southwest of us. This is gonna be a problem, as I don't know Britain well enough to actually go find this thing. So we're over Stonehenge now. Where's Salisbury? I just saw it. Salisbury. Okay, we're at Stonehenge now. We need to fly. Hold on a second. Does it do this? Hold on. Right click. Measure distance. It doesn't get us a bearing though, does it? So it's 35 miles, but I wish it would give us a bearing from here to here. Yeah. Let's say a bearing of bearing of 2-3. I mean, I guess that's the best we can do. Chop. Two is what we'll do. See how straight and level this thing's staying? What we ought to do is just see if there's an airport close to there. You think there'd be an airport somewhere close to Dorchester, maybe? It's probably better to look in here. So we found Stonehenge. It's nothing but a damn painting on the ground. It's not modeled. Let's see if we can go down to Dorset. Okay, where we want to go here? What's this? Bournemouth. Bournemouth sounded familiar. Bournemouth. What I really want is one here in Dorchester. There's Bournemouth there. No, so we need to go further west. Okay. Holy hell. There might be one. What is this? Yalevilton? Where's that at? Yaleville. What's this? Westland. Millbury. Where's Millbury? You guys see Millbury anywhere? What's this? Is that West? Mill Paramore. Santa Farm. I mean, we can do Yalevilton. Yalevilton. But we're going to have to find the A37 and fly that down. See, I don't know. Okay. We will fly from Yalevilton. And we'll just use the roads. Hopefully. Do you think the 837 is like a major highway, like 395 or 66, or our major highways? But I don't know. Plus, they drive on the wrong side of the road. So Stonehenge was a bust. Oh, the Eiffel Tower is probably accurately modeled. Somebody said London Bridge was actually pretty well modeled too. You couldn't fly under it though.
U-Bill Tower Cup Crafters November Golf 1665 ready at runway 26 straight out departure.
So we need to get up. We need to find the A37. Okay, that's where we just took off from. There's that creek, I think, or that stream, or river, or whatever you want to call it. We'll look for this traffic circle, I guess. Alright, let's look at something. I don't think we're ever going to find this, but I'm going to try. Try to find there. Hi, Mikey. See, I think we took off way north of that town, because I think that's the airfield I was just looking at. We'll go look. There's some lakes there, so it's a couple lakes. And that would be that lake right there. So if we stay to the left of those lakes, we should be on the A37. That's what it is. So that was that field that we looked at on the map. It's just a grass strip. Right there. Or an old strip. So we're now flying. This is that river over there. So that's got to be the golf club over here. Yeah, there's the golf course right there. So now we're just flying just to the right of the golf course. We're flying right here. Which means the A37 is right there. You'd think, right? Yep, I'm going to call it. That's the A37 because there's the little divot. That's actually right here. Go ahead and make our turn. Follow the A37 down. It's very hard trying to fly from roads in an area you have no clue where you're at. But we're going to do it anyways. We're going to try. I think it's on this hillside right here. We'll see. But this is the Cerna Abba Giant that we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. The 837 doesn't look like it goes that close to it, does it? I don't know what the distance is from here to here. It does look like there's some little lakes or something like that right there. That's got to be the hill that's on, though. I don't think that's it. I noticed the 837, so let's go. I think we're here. Yeah, we're here. Long Ash. So that's Long Ash. That's where we're at right now. This looks like Royal. This looks like Cerny Abbas here, straight in front of us. That little town right there. We'll go see. Oh, your game's working now, Atlas? That's awesome, man. I'm up here trying to find the Abbas Giant in Britain. It's a piece of prehistoric hill art that looks like a man with a club painted on, dug into the side of a mountain. We already went and looked for Stonehenge. It wasn't modeled at all. What plane is it? Alright people, we're looking for a picture of a man on the ground, and this is what it looks like. That's weird. There's where it should be, I think. There, you can barely see it. See it right there? You can barely make it out. There it is. Hit pause. So there it is. It's kind of resolving now. There it is there. There's the field markings. There's the tree line. Yep, so there it is. We found that. What else is there to find around here? Now there's a hill fort somewhere. So we'll see if we can find one. And it's somewhere around here. I forgot what it's called. It's the biggest one. Maiden Castle, I think it's called. Maiden Castle. That's what it is. Maiden Castle. So if you're in this plane, for instance, okay, let me show you. Okay, if you're in this plane or any other plane with a Garmin style glass cockpit, you're gonna go down here and you look for this AP button, just turn it off. So that means it's on. It's got that little arrow on. That means the autopilot's on. If you don't see it up there, it means it's off. And it should say up here somewhere autopilot. So here it says autopilot, roll, and pitch, and we're gonna turn it off. So look for this little button here, depending on what you're flying. I don't fly airliners, so airliners you just look for flight director or AP. It should be on there, but I don't fly airliners, so almost all these planes have G1000 cockpits. So you're just gonna look for this button here. Oh yeah. I don't fly the Boeing. I stay close to the ground so I can see stuff. All right, so where are we going? We're going to Maiden Castle. Okay. Maiden Castle was a hill fort, Iron Age hill fort. And where is this at? Oh, so here's Maiden Castle here. We're going to go fly just south of Dorchester. So where are we at now? We are... Okay, we're going to fly south till we hit a big-ass town, I guess. I guess we swing back to the east and look, swing back to the west and look for the A37 again, I guess. No, I don't even see where the hell we are. I think we're right here. Yeah. We're right here. We need to fly south. Okay, let's go back to our external view. See, that was a 1 in a million thing right there, finding that. So there's the Abbas, what is the Abbas Giant? The Abbas Giant. There it is. You can barely make it out. It's there. Now we're going to turn south and go to Maiden Castle. The Iron Age hill fort. And here we go. Turning south, we're heading for the city of Dorchester. which should be that city right there. So that should be the city of Dorchester. Maiden Castle should be on a hill just in this area here. I think I already see it. You can see here the concentric rings around the hill right here. That is Maiden Castle right there. Local flyby anyways. Hello Leo, how are you doing? We're just taking a look at some features in the UK. So right now we're headed to Maiden Castle, just south of Dorchester. We just saw the Abyss Giant, the hill art. Could barely make it out, but we found it. You go fly over Denali. Going to Alaska, huh? Have fun with that. Okay, we're going to drop it a little lower. Right now it's 4,000 feet. Let's get a little lower so we can see how detailed this little hill fort is over here. Hey Ludo, what's going on, man? Why ain't you online, Ludo? You at school? No, it's like 6 o'clock in the evening there. You're not at school. It's like 7, 8. Oh, you're just tired? So here's Maiden Castle, like I said. Right over my left wing there. The old Iron Age hill fort. Probably the best known Iron Age hill fort in the UK, I would say. There's Dorchester off to my left. Isn't something we can actually, you know, so Stonehenge was just a painting on the ground. We found the Abyss Giant. Now this is Maiden Castle. It is right there. Looks kind of like it's just a paint in the ground. It doesn't have the actual, the hill isn't actually terraced like it with the defenses. If I'm not mistaken, I think Maiden Castle is the largest hill fort in the United Kingdom. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert. That's what that is. Yep, that's Maiden Castle. It's just, you know, kind of like Stonehenge, just painted in there. No, the Eiffel Tower is actually 3D modeled. Yeah, I think you were here last night, Mob, when we flew over at the Parthenon, and the Parthenon's actually 3D modeled as well. Yeah, they fly the but they fly the obvious places. I'm trying not to fly the obvious, you know. The most well-known places in large cities are always going to be modeled. All right. Where do we go now? What else is in southwest Britain? that we can look at. Let's see, hold on. Let's pause, break it. Let's have a look. We probably should have done it in the plane because if I do it out there, all I hear is engine noise. What else is here to see? Dartmoor. Should we go to Dartmoor? There's really nothing there, but those. I think it's a bunch of tours. There's St. Ives. I bet you that's a beautiful place to live right there. See, there's like only 2 countries in the world that I really want to go see. I want to go to Germany, and I want to go to Britain. One, because, my family came to the United States in the 1600s, and 1631 was the earliest one, and they came through Jamestown, and they came from Britain. So we're going to find somewhere else to go here. There's Portsmouth, Crawley, nah. Anybody got any other ideas of where to fly to in Britain? I mean, we could do London if you guys really want to do London. We could take off from Heathrow, however you want to call it. We'll fly east down the Thames. Look, IKEA Lakeside. Where's this? Oh, that's bigger than a damn town name. What town is this? South Stifford? Is that what that would be? Alright, we're going to take off from London Heathrow and fly to, You said Linlithgow, Scotland. Have you flown there yet, Miles? Oh, I don't think you have this yet. Yeah. Maybe we can look there. Let's look. Linlithgow, UK. Oh, it's got a little lock. Look at it. You're right. I wonder if the palace is actually... Linlithgow lock. But is it on? Okay, so we could take off from Edinburgh. Okay, let's do that. Let's escape from here. Go to main menu. Continue. We'll go see where Miles' grandpa grew up at. Go back up to the north of, up here to Edinburgh. And this is going to be the closest we get to it, right? Yep. So we want to fly up over the bridge, the Firth of Forth bridge. Is that the Firth of Forth? That would be the Firth of Forth, right? I don't know. Right, we're going to fly up here. Well, actually, we're going to find the M9. It shouldn't be hard to find the M9. Right? Edinburgh Airport, we're going to take off, turn west over Kirkliston. There's the M9. We can fly the M9 and look for this little lock. That sounds like a plan. We'll do that. And we will take off from this direction here, runway 24, set as departure. We're still flying the Cub. Of course, this airport looks near us, so we'll take off. Oh, okay. As soon as we get off the airport, the end of the runway, the M9 is going to be right there. So we make a right turn, follow the M9 all the way to Linlithgow. Okay, here we go. Linlithgow. Okay, no W. The W is silent. Yeah, I want to go to Britain. You know, people always tell me, oh, there's plenty of history in the United States. There's plenty of history in the United States. Dude, I live in like one of the most historic areas in the country. You know, because we have Yorktown here, we have Jamestown, we have Williamsburg. You know, the city I live in was a major, you know, it's a major Civil War town. So I've seen enough history here, and there's no history out west. There's just nothing out west. You know, all the history to me, the history that I enjoy, is all here. I mean, I'm not a fan of the Wild West. I'm not, you know, anything like that. Like the Indians that are in my family, they were all Powhatan Indians, so they're not the Plains Indians or anything like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the yoke back as we throttle up here. Throw the flaps down. And we'll keep the back pressure on the yoke as we're going down that runway here. And we should take off at like 35, 30-something knots. There we go, we're up. 32 knots. 32 knots was our takeoff speed in the X5 at full flaps. I go on fly runway heading and find the M9. Yeah, I love history. I love European history mostly. You know, like my friend, she's from the Czech Republic, so which used to be Bohemia. So I always messed with her. I was like, when she first told me, she's like, you know, she's like, so you're Czech? Yeah. You mean you're Bohemian? She's like, yeah, I guess. So here's the M9. Let's turn to the west here, northwest. Follow the M9. And we'll go find Linlithgow. Linlithgow. Yeah. This looks a little, let's see. What is this? Okay, this is where we're at right now. What is this place? Ned 3 Beam. It's a historical landmark. Okay, so that's what we're flying next to now. We still have a ways to go to get to Linlithgow. I can already see where we're going. That's it right there, because that's the little lock. Alright, Mom. When I get done with this, I'll post you the one where our family plantation was in Virginia in 1655. Okay, there's that little Lilith go lock. I guess it is. We'll fly out there. Look at it. And I guess that Lilith go castle, palace is there too as well. See if that's modeled. It looks like the palace is there. Whether that's actually what the palace looks like or not, we'll look once we get over the lock. I'm taking that is not what the palace looks like. Let's look. We'll go ahead and hit pause break here. And I mean, it kind of looks square. Of course, it's just a ruin. A 360-degree photo, though. Huh. Oh, that's cool. Look, it's got a little church right next to it. It's got some buttresses there. That's what it looked like from the water. I mean, it's relatively modeled. There's the church. These are the buttresses that you saw in the picture, in the 3D picture. So those three things right there are the buttresses here. It's shown as a complete building, not a ruin. There's the church. So yeah, that's the palace. I mean, it doesn't look exactly like it would in real life, but so in the palaces, those would be the buttresses. Yeah, but you could tell it, you know. Yes. All right, back to flying we go. Okay, unless anybody has any more ideas of... Oh, look at this. If anybody has any more ideas where to fly it in Britain. I mean, there's areas I would like to go, but they would probably be boring to stream. But I wonder how close these collisions are on these things right here. What do you guys think? Do you think we can make it between these wind turbines? Are we going to die? Are we going to hit a blade? Can we slalom? Oh, we made it. Made it through one. Ah! Oh, we didn't die. But yeah, so the collisions actually work on those. We're not going to make it over the trees, folks. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. And boom. Okay, so now we're going to go to Italy. Because I have not flown over Rome yet. I want to see what Rome, I want to see if they have the Colosseum modeled and everything like that. So. Yeah, so we didn't quite make it, unfortunately. Yeah, today's my kid's first day at college, so I had to go check on them. Because they're doing, you know, they're going to do online classes now. Because the college isn't accepting in class. Come on, load. Oh, it's restarting us from here. I don't want that. Me. My fault, guys. Okay, so we'll go to Rome. And, after that, after we fly over Rome, I want to see if we have the Colosseum. Then we'll go find Crater Lake. So Crater Lake is, I have no idea. I'd have to look it up. I can't even remember anymore. Rome? Is there not an airport in Rome? There is. There, Uberte. Uber. So we're going to find Crater Lake. So while this is loading, let's look for Crater Lake. I've flown over it and explain. Crater Lake National. It's in Oregon. So Crater Lake. There it is. The Wizard Island. Now we might need to find an airport close to there. So we'll go airport, Crater Lake. Oh, they have a Crater Lake. Where's this at? Huh. Well, where the hell is Crater Lake at? There it is. We could do that. We'll take off from there. See if we're okay. Yeah. So we'll go a quick fly over Rome. And then we'll go look at Crater Lake, and that'll be it for the stream. Pull back on the yoke. Now we must find Rome. I think it's going to be the east. Oh, we're here. We might as well go see Mount Vesuvius too, right? I don't know anything about Rome. I don't know where anything is, so we'll just leave a bunch of tourists and just look. Yada yada yada.
Tower Cup Crafters November Golf 1665 frequency change.
Rome is like huge. That does not look right at all. And finally, the Coliseum's going to be like there's a train yard right there, right? Yeah. Let's go look by the river. This kind of looks old over here. Anybody see anything that looks Coliseum-like? What is this? So we're not going to spend much time here. I'm not that familiar with Rome. I wasn't that familiar with Britain to be. I'm not gonna worry about that. Where are we going? Where did we say we were going to take T off to? KLMT. Yeah, I figured it would be near the river, but I'm not so gonna. I want to go fly around Crater Lake, and then we'll be done. Kilo Lima Mike Tango, Crater Lake Klamath Regional. I think it would be more advantageous of us if we flew. I guarantee that's where it's at right there. Yep, that's where it's at. We took off from runway 32. It's a departure. Straight out. Probably fly runway heading 32 and we'll probably get pretty clear. We fly runway heading, keep the runway heading, and we'll be good to go. I also want to fly the Three Sisters, so if you look here, and I don't think I'm going to show it as the Three Sisters. It is Three Sisters Wilderness, Oregon. So the Three Sisters are three volcanic peaks on the same ridgeline in Oregon.
Crafters November Golf 1665 at
We might be
runway
able to
3,
fly it
ready
anyway. So
for
if we
takeoff
fly
straight
north
out
from
to
Crater Lake, we should be able to see the Three Sisters. So we'll do that. We'll fly to Crater Lake, then we'll turn north and fly
Cleared for takeoff runway 3 to
up
Cub
here.
Crafters.
We'll stay to the right of this mountain ridge. So let's go out here. We'll go to external. Release our brakes. Get rid of this. Put our flaps all the way down. Whoa. Whoa. .36 knots and we're off the ground. At full flaps. So Crater Lake, I do believe, is the deepest lake in the continental United States. Has a depth of 1,943 feet. So I'm going to try to follow this highway right here. Yada yada yada.
Kingsley Tower Cub Crafters November Golf 1665 frequency change.
So here's the highway right there in front of us. So off to Crater Lake. This game amazing looking. We may be able to see the Three Sisters from Crater Lake, so we'll see once we get to Crater Lake. And we don't have to follow this road, we'll just cut it straight across the lake. Find this road once we get to this city, like right here. So I just keep referencing the maps. I have no desire to live in Oregon, but I don't mind flying here in a sim. I wonder what that big T down there means. See it? What do you guys think that is? That's probably gonna take us forever. I didn't think it was that far away. But Oregon would be the place to do it. Oregon would be a place to send some messages to aliens. While we're flying, you guys can go to like not here, to here. If you like go to like the X Cub, you can see all the crazy things that you can do, like the X Cub overview and everything like that. Speed, range for the backcountry. You should watch these videos because it's just shows you how badass the X Cub is. And then you can always go look at my favorite plane, which is the King Katmai. The King Katmai 182. There's one landing in Cabin Creek, Idaho. Anyways, I digress. We're going back. So headed up to Crater Lake. It's going to be right here. We're at 10,000 feet already. We can't climb any higher, really. We don't have oxygen. I wonder if this game actually models hypoxia. Does this thing have me? Y'all, is this streaming in 720 or 1080? Because it's not telling me, and I have it set to stream in 1080. Right? See, I can't see. How is my stream's bitrate lower than the recommended bitrate? That's 1080 for you, okay. I mean, look, I don't get any warnings here. Oh well. Not worried about it. I'm trying to speed up. I mean, I'd rather fly like about 100 knots. It's gonna take us forever to get there in this thing. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting we can just do this. Watch. I keep forgetting this. We can cheat. And we can start in the air. Right next to it. There it is, right there. What's wrong here? You have like no engine power whatsoever. That was crazy. We still don't have any engine power. What is up with this game? You see that? Throttle's all the way forward and no engine power. No. Mixture's fine. We're gonna crash. Makes no sense whatsoever. You know? Why do we not have enough power at 6,000 feet? We were just at almost 12,000 feet. We're doing 80 knots. This game. And the G36 is screwed up. Trim on that thing's all jacked up. GPS jacked up. Autopilot's jacked up. I don't know. Look, throttle's all the way forward. The throttle is all the way forward. Amount of pressure. The RPM, there is no RPM is 100. It's like the engine is off. Yeah, we have no power whatsoever. The engine just shuts right off. The engine's back on. We got no power though. No power whatsoever. Manifold pressure doesn't go up to 25. RPM does not go over 600 RPMs. What is this happy horse shit? Whatever. Yeah, we're near Crater Lake, Oregon, but I didn't want to have to fly there. I guess we could take the TBM. I guess we take off, we'll take the TBM if there's no... Whoa, hold on. What's this? This one's probably closer. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. The game is just weird sometimes. The Bonanza acts like it has no power whatsoever, and it's like a, people call the freaking Bonanza like a little piston engine rocket, because it's so fast because it has retractable gear and everything like that. And it has no power whatsoever in the game. At least the G36 doesn't. Then it's like if you start in midair with the X-Cub, it has no power whatsoever. I mean, you just crash. I mean, you've seen it twice already. So we'll take off from here, and Crater Lake should be right for us. Okay, now we have the power that we should be having. .36 knots, we should come off the ground. There we go. So easing out the flaps. Easing out the flaps. Easing out. And there we go. Yep, we're flying right for it. So we take off from the airport and it works fine. You start in the air, it just works, doesn't work fine at all. Maybe if Wizard Island doesn't have any trees on it, we'll try landing on it next cup. Wouldn't that be cool? Like I only really get lag if I'm using the hat switch to move my views. I get no lag at all looking with the mouse. So, headed to Crater Lake. I ought to try to land down here somewhere in these like little clearings. I think the tallest mountain we have in Virginia is like 3,600 feet, 4,200 feet or something like that. We're already at like 5,700 feet. So I know at full flaps, if we take off at 36 knots, we should be able to touch down at 36 knots. Doesn't that make sense? in a perfect world, and a nose wind, we'd probably stop almost mid-air. There's actually nothing out here, dude. You could go down, you could crash here, and no way we'd find you till like the next year. I bet you we could land. I bet you we could land there. What do you guys think? Everybody's talking about the helicopters DLC. I was like, the helicopters can land anywhere just because that's how they're designed. The true test of a pilot is landing the Cub somewhere. But the Cub can land anywhere. Where you landed at, Atlas? You still at Denali? Oh, look at this deep-ass valley, man. Landing in Barrow, huh? I'm not going to try to land the Cub. I just want to fly down the valley. I don't want to over speed the aircraft and crash and die. Does Barrow, Alaska even have a... I guess it does because it's the northernmost point. Crater Lake is a long ass way, isn't it? Hope we turn the right direction, yeah? I was having fun flying up that valley. So this lake is 1,943 feet deep. Imagine that. It used to be a volcano, but it's the filled caldera of a volcano. It's almost 2,000 feet deep. I wonder if it's safe to swim in. Not that I'd swim in it, but I'm just wondering, you know? Asking for a friend. Anybody know? There's like no roads out here whatsoever. This is Bigfoot country here. you guys think? Sasquatch. Looking for Bigfoot. Yep. Nah, Yeti's in Yeti's not Alaska. Yeti is Himalayas, right? Hold on, let me fix my whoa. I'm changing the EQ on my mic so it sounds. That's not how I want it to sound. So I have a different EQ setting for when I play Modern Warfare and for when I play this. Okay, entertainment sounds a little bit better. So I have the Arctis Pro headset, wireless one, and it's an awesome headset. I love it. Snow is snow. You're right. You're absolutely right. Snow is snow. Can I do a backflip? Yeah, after we get over here to the lake. Watch, the wings will probably fall off this thing. I don't think we're see, there's Wizard Island. That's the volcanic cone. See, there it is right there. We might be able to land there, though. Let's see if we can do a backflip for this guy first. Because here's Crater Lake, 1,934 feet deep. Let's look. There, we did your backflip. The inside of an extinct volcano. So you can see the cone. Look at see the cone. Let's see what we can do, people. See what we can pull off. Can we do it? You're landing in the reservation? They're not going to be happy about that. Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it. We got to turn around first. Probably the most important thing on this plane right there is that AOA, that angle of attack indicator. I think we're below. Yeah, we're way below the caldera now. I'll stall if we try to climb up there like that. You're back. You were lied to. What? Who would lie to you, Mikey? My girl was already texting me. She's like, when's the iPhone 12 coming out? I'm like, I don't know. I just looked at her message. She's like, when's the iPhone 12 coming out? October or something like that, right? October? We're going to see if we can land right on top of this damn volcano. I wish it was flat topped, but it doesn't look like it's going to be flat topped. And we're already at 37 knots. I have the iPhone 11 Pro Max. We're not going to be able to do it. I don't think, people. Nope. Whee! Let's try a different direction. I cannot believe we're only doing 46 knots. Okay, for those of you just joining us, we're at Crater Lake National Park at Wizard Island, the volcanic cone that's still in the crater, the volcanic crater that is Crater Lake, and we're trying to land on the dome and a cub, because cubs can. And we're trying not to die doing it.
500.
I don't think it's going to do it, y'all. Ah, no. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. We're gonna give it one more try. It's just there's not enough. It's not big enough. We could do it at Mount St. Helens. Where's El Capitan? Isn't El Capitan? Isn't that? Doesn't it have a flat? Oh, I know where we'll land at. We can land right up here. I have found our spot. And it is glorious. I hope. Dude, ain't no way in hell I'm lifting a 400-pound display case. I'm not doing it. I'd hire 2 guys to go do it for me. Here we have a thing called like 2 guys in a truck. I'd pay them to go do it. I found where we're landing the Cub. We're going to land the Cub right up here. You guys see where I'm landing? We might make it, we might not. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, we did it! Oh, don't! Oh, oh, we made it! Oh, no! She rolled over. Ah, you bitch! Oh, we were so close. We were so close. Hey, where are we going to go do stupid stuff at now? Atlas said he was at Denali, wasn't he? Isn't Denali Denali is a, isn't Denali a volcano? Volcanic Peak. Where is freaking El Capitan? That's I don't want to go back here. Go back to the main menu. Where would El Capitan be? Let's look. It's in California. Oh, we're landing on that shit. El Capitan. Look at that. I wonder if it's modeled. I don't know how well it is. El Capitan. El Capitan. El Capitan. There's like an airport close to there. Dude, we could land on that thing if we could. Oh, darn the commit. Darn that comment. Oh, man. Yosemite. El Capitan Airport. El Capitan. I don't think there's any airports close to El Capitan. Is there one in Marisopa? The Best Western there, though. We all just meet up. Ask if biscuits and gravy and stuff. I wonder if they serve biscuits and gravy in California. You know? They hate everything from the South anyways. I wonder if they have biscuits and gravy there. Airport, people. Airport. Somewhere. We probably have to go to Stockton. Or Fresno. Well, I can guarantee Fresno has one. Yeah, Fresno. We're not flying all the way up there in a freaking Cub. Okay, so California. Look at all these Modesto. What's this? Columbia 022. Oakdale. Where's Oakdale? Oakdale. There's Modesto. What the hell's Modesto in here? There's Fresno. There's Sopa. Where's that lake? Didn't we show the lake on here? Manteca. Stockton. There's Stockton. Lodi. I get my bearings. Hold on a second. Where the hell am I? There's Stockton. Sonora. Stockton Metropolitan. Yeah, we're taking off from here. Where's this place? Alright, chat. We're gone. This runway doesn't look good enough to take off of, but we're going to do it anyways. We'll go find El Capitan and we're going to land on it. Hopefully. I could land down there in that little river valley right there. See, Atlas, you should have already sent me a damn friend request on here so we could have flown together. But no, you're too busy flying into Denali. It's up here. It's my YouTube name plus TV. Epic Zeus TV. See? Epic Zeus TV. There it is. I have no idea where we're at. What's Rudy streaming? Oh, he's streaming this? What the hell is this place? What the hell in California are we here? This ain't where we want to be at. Alright. Where can we fly that has an airport close to it that we can land on? We can land on the lawn, on the mall in DC. You guys want to do that? Go say hi to Donnie. Where are we here? Salt Lake City, Denver. Fly with Washington DC. I guess you guys haven't seen that yet, have you? That's Baltimore, Washington. We won't fly there. Andrews. So, when I joined the Army, I was with the Old Guard, which is in Arlington. It's a 3rd U.S. Infantry Regiment. And when we did the inauguration for Bush Senior after Clinton, or no, it was Bush Jr. You're right. So Junior after Clinton, we had to go all the way from Arlington, which is down here, actually over here. We had to drive in buses all the way to Joint Base Andrews to come back to DC to do the inauguration. It was so we had to do it. We had left at 3 o'clock in the morning too. So we're gonna take off from DCA, Mount Reagan. We'll fly over DC, try to land on the mall or something like that. Maybe we'll land on the Ellipse, right in front of the White House. So yeah, so we did a joint cordon with all the other armed forces, so Navy, Marines, Air Force. Of course, the only people that could march were the Marines and the Army. The Air Force, Navy, Coast Guard, yeah, they couldn't march for shit. So this is going to be it. We're going to try to fly around DC, maybe try to land on the mall, and that's it. And I'm going to go troll Rudy on his stream after this. It doesn't show him online, I don't think. I'll have to see if I got Atlas's invite too. Come on, load. Oh, you gotta get it inspected? I don't have to get my car inspected until February.
Washington Tower Cup Crafters November Golf 1665 ready for departing straight out at runway 1.
Alright, well, thanks for stopping by, man. Oh, you can get on and play Call of Duty with us later? Oh, damn. We're up and away! Yeah, mine's not due till February. Okay, so we're going to take a left-hand turn here. Okay, so this right here in front of me, we're going to pause it right here. Okay, so this right here from, let me get closer. Sorry.
Washington Tower Cup Crafters November 6.5 frequency change.
Okay. So, where we're at now, from here, there's a wall here. So along this wall right here, to right here, this is all Fort McNair in DC. So this is a U.S. Army installation, and it's here. Alpha Company, the 3rd U.S. Infantry, is in these barracks here. That's their barracks. Alpha Company, 3rd U.S. Infantry. And this is here because this is the United States Army War College right here. And then the chairman of the U.S. Army chairman, the chairman of the Army lives here too. So, and these are all high-ranking generals' homes right here. So the thing is, when you're leaving Fort McNair, here's the gate to Fort McNair right here. They always told us, when you leave Fort McNair, don't take a right. Make sure you take a left, because if you take a right, you'll be in Southeast DC. And that's back when Southeast DC was bad. There's the Nationals, Washington Nationals thing right there. Yeah, this used to be a real bad part of town here. And now they done moved that over here to PG County, Maryland. Alright, let's keep on. We got things to do. Nah, Fort McNair is small. It's smaller than Fort Myer, and Fort Myer is really small. Let's see how well the Smithsonian Castle is modeled. There's the Capitol right there. And I can't believe the Capitol isn't modeled any better than this. Look at this. This is pathetic. They got the Washington Monument sticking up over there. But the Capitol building of the United States is this little thing right here. Look at this. This is pathetic. You know, you figured they'd get the dome and everything right, but no. Look. So I'm flying. This is the Capitol building right here.
500.
This is the U.S. Capitol building. Where's the dome? Where's the statue? You know, there's nothing. That's Eisenhower. I'm there to it. Yeah, exactly. WTF. What the fuck? Let's see what the White House looks like. And there is no building in the mall like this. See this? Yeah, that's not there. Unless that's... no. There's the Smithsonian Castle, but it's not even modeled like it should be. There's the Lincoln, Washington Monument there. Museum of Natural History. Over here should be the ellipse in the White House. There's the ellipse, the big circular thing, right down there below us. And there's the White House, but it don't look nothing like that. You see, the White House don't look nothing like that. Come on, Microsoft. Look, the Lincoln Memorial, there's the Lincoln. We used to run to that like twice a week. We'd run from Fort Myer to Lincoln Memorial. It's like a 4 or 5 mile run. 5 or 6, actually it's about 6 miles on the whole. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to try to land on Summerall Field on Fort Myer. He's playing Blackhawks there. So there's the Lincoln. The Lincoln Memorial looks good. You know what I mean? There's a Memorial Bridge behind it. Let's go on. Before we do that, let's go see if the Jefferson Memorial is modeled. There's the Lincoln Memorial. So over here should be the Jefferson Memorial. And I don't even see it. You should see it. There's the Pentagon to the right. Now there's the Jefferson, but it looks nowhere near as good as the Lincoln Memorial does. So there's the Jefferson Memorial right there. Right here in front of us. That looks like crap. About like the damn Washington, like the Capitol. I don't know. Alright, let's go land on Summerall Field at Fort Myer. So I was actually at Fort Myer on September 11th, 2001 when that plane hit the Pentagon. And we come out the headquarters building, 30th United States Infantry, and looked over towards where the Pentagon was, and it was just a big old plume of smoke, black smoke coming from where the Pentagon was. And when we got there, alright, I'll show you, I'll pause it when I get there. So I'll pause it right here. So when we got there that evening, you could see all that was left of the plane where it hit here was it had a two engine. The two engines from the plane were laying on either side of the hole, and this whole place was one big ass hole. It's crazy. All you can smell is jet fuel and everything. It's just so to my right is Arlington National Cemetery. We used to run through this, so when we did our regimental runs, had all 1,500 members of the old guard. When we did our regimental runs, we ran through the cemetery.
500.
Don't ask me what that is supposed to be, because there's nothing like that in the cemetery. That's Henderson Hall to the left. Now this is called Joint Base Henderson Myer. Now that's the commissary, I think, to the left, and then there's the PX. So we're going to try to land right here on Summerall Field, right next to headquarters, 30th U.S. Infantry. That's where I went to work every single day. Landing on the parade field. Woohoo! Yes, we did it. Stop! Ha! We landed on Summerall Field. I feel so good about myself. Look. So that's the headquarters building. 30th Infantry. That would be Conmy Hall right there, but it doesn't look like that. It's only one floor. So it'd be just this high. These would be actually the barracks for Hotel Company, Delta Company, Charlie Company, Headquarters Company, and then Bravo Company would be there. So these would actually be barrack buildings, but then they look better than that. I forgot what this building was. This was the hall. Kind of like the hall, and then Provost Marshal's office, Caisson Platoon would be on the other side. But yeah, so this is the parade field. I did many a ceremony on this field. Many a marching. There's actually, this area right here is actually a stand, like a grandstand area where people can watch the ceremonies going on in Summerall Field. Blackjack, the horse that was the riderless horse during JFK's funeral. He's buried right over here. But yeah, let's spin this thing around so we can take off. And then we'll go back land at DCA and we'll be done. We can go make fun of Rudy's stream. spin this thing around. I don't think we're going to make it off from here. So this might be the end of the stream. I don't think we're making it off. We ain't making it off the ground here. Nope. Oh, we made it. We ran through a bunch of trees, but we made it. Oh, we're going to a spin. We're dead. Alright, we're dead. Alright, well, thanks everybody for watching. I'm going to go aggravate Rudy on his stream. Everybody go to Rage with Rudy. We'll go torment him for a little while. And I will see you guys later.